right? Rocky Mountain National Park. I love the Rockies. So cool. Real mountains. Anyway, just kind of tossing that out there, like, is just saying, if you've been out west, you're like, yeah, no, I get it. So anyway, I love, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful, right? Easier than just talking about beauty. Or we could talk about fear. We could talk about fear, and I could talk about the physiological response of fear and what happens when we're afraid. Or I could show you this. Terrifying. Just. Okay, my blood pressure is high. I could talk about happiness all day long. We've done that here. Or, yes. I needed that after the clown. Like I just did. Like it's just, happen. Or we could talk about love all day long. I could define, I could give you all 4 Greek words for love and all this different kind of stuff like that. Or I could show you this. Yeah. See, you thought it was going to be bacon again, didn't you? I know it's some of you. So no, I can show you my, right. Sometimes we just, world, even Western Hemisphere, Cuba, Mexico, Colombia, China, India, Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's all over the world right now. Persecution is happening. And some would say, and I've heard this before, some would say that there's more persecution structure. And for me, this is so helpful, and I want to put a really bad slide up on the screen. I built this slide, and see, here's the problem. When Jay Rice builds slides, as opposed to like our cool tech guys, it's not a very good one, okay? So you can barely see in the background, there's like a little kind of grayish, like kind of X shape, okay? But this is the structure that we see in the Beatitudes. It starts with blessed are the poor in spirit, and which leads to mourning our sin, right? And then they're meek. And then you get to the center. You get to the center of the X, or the peak of the mountain, hungering and thirsting for righteousness. And then from there, you become merciful, because as you understand your poverty spiritually and your sin, well, it enables you to be merciful with others. You're no longer holding on to these grievances, because you look at everybody else and go, man, I'm so messed up just like them. How could I hold a grudge? Jesus has forgiven me so much. How can I not forgive someone else? Right? And then as we do that, as you begin to come down the mountain, you mourn your sin, and you start to see that, wow, I still have so much junk that needs to get cleaned up. You're pure in heart. And then as you're meek, and you realize that I can't make it without Jesus. I got to live his way. I got to chase hard after him. It makes it a whole lot easier to be a peacemaker. And this is kind of this chiastic structure. And that's what we see in these Beatitudes. And so today we're going to talk about that one. Blessed are the pure in heart, and how it's all connected together, and how we're to live it out. So let's dig in. Let's start talking about this. So we've talked about the word blessed, and it's this